Hi. Okay, so, a bit risky, but I am filming this on the day that my college assignment is in for. But I can assure you, all the evidence that I'm going to be showing isn't from today, but from past, the videos I've been doing. So, I thought for my skill about becoming more confident in talking and stuff, I would do a compilation of things that I've done, like at the start how terrible I was at being confident, and now showing that I've become better. I'm not quite amazing at it yet, but I'm getting there. So, in this video, I'll be showing videos from me talking in YouTube videos of my learning of things, and then I'll be showing a few performance videos and a few rehearsal videos that I've done, because not only in shows that I've been very nervous, I get stage fright a lot, but also when I'm in rehearsals I get a bit embarrassed and a bit shy practicing in front of my group, which not a lot of people actually am because there's no audience, but it's just the fact that I feel like I have to be a certain standard. But in practice sessions you am allowed to make mistakes, but for some reason my brain says no, you just have to be perfect. But you don't, and that's what I've learned, because our last practice session I just did it. I just sang, I didn't complain much. I don't think I did, I don't remember. But it was the best practice session actually that I feel like that I've had. But at the start I kept saying, oh, I've done this bad, or it's good to reflect on things like that, but I shouldn't take it too much to heart, because it was new stuff. But also my performance videos, I'm gonna sit this here, because when I perform I have this thing that I do where I'll have the mic in my left hand and I'll have my right arm across my stomach, and it's a comfort thing. One of my teachers, mentors, told me it's a comfort thing, and I've noticed that before, but it's kind of just something that I've done, because when I get anxious it's like a protection thing, And I just did a show on Tuesday the 13th of December, and I started doing it again. I was very anxious, I was a bit anxious because the microphone sound wasn't quite the best, and I couldn't really hear myself, so it was making me a bit anxious. And I started doing it again. I was like this. So I was on for 2 bands that day. When I got on the second time, I told myself, no, don't do it. And I'm not sure if I did it once, but I removed that hand from here and I put it to the side, because that's better anyway already, because it just doesn't look as bad. And then I started to move about a bit, not really like dancing, but I looked at people a bit more instead of just looking into the audience. I started moving about a bit. One of the people in the band, Darnell, who's the pianist, the mic stand wasn't really working, so I scooted over a bit and I tried to hold the mic for him. I don't think that really counts as stage presence or confidence, but I feel like if I wasn't as engaged with the band and I was just looking at the audience the whole time like I usually do, I wouldn't have known really that happened. So yeah, as you can see in these videos, and as you can see in this one, I've started speaking more like in my music theory videos that I've posted in this channel. I don't speak at all. Some of them is because, like what I've mentioned in my other videos, is because I was in, sorry about the background noise, I was in a college classroom at the time, so I couldn't really use the same because there's people talking. But some of them I was in a quiet space and I was just a bit too scared to speak, I guess. I just didn't really know what to say. So on my blog I've been typing what I was doing, what I was thinking, but when I started doing my music tech videos I knew I kind of had to speak in them. But I typed again on my phone and I didn't talk as much. I was just a bit shy, I didn't really know what to say. But now if you watch, I guess from tech video 5, I do start to talk more, and especially Tech Video 7, I do talk quite a bit in that one. And that the video I was reacting to was about 8 minutes long, and the video that I uploaded was 15 minutes long. So I spent 6 minutes just talking to the camera about what I was learning, what was going on, you know, like what's happening and stuff. So that's good. And by the way, this video is already 5 minutes long, but I'm just telling you about everything that I've done so far. I'm going to add clips of how I've gotten better. It's not extravagant. I'm not the best so far, but I've definitely gotten better. Because another thing that I used to do when I used to perform is I used to go like this a lot. It sounds a bit cringy, but I used to look at the band members, not because I was trying to interact with them, because I was just a bit nervous with timings. Like, I know my timings, but I'll look around like, what am I doing? Because I get anxious. It wasn't the best, but I don't do that as much anymore. I've learned, when I was backstage on Tuesday, I was thinking to myself, just do it. Just go out there, do it. And as our teacher said, if you're anxious, don't show it. If you don't want to be there, don't show it. Look, I want to be there, but the way I look like I don't want to be there. And you just gotta smile. You gotta just go on with it. If something goes wrong, just carry on, you know? And yeah, it's been hard, you know, because I thought out of all these skills I was learning, which was music theory, tech skills, you know, for studios, radio stations, podcasts, anything like that, I thought that the confidence side of it was going to be the easiest one for me to improve on. And it actually wasn't. It was actually, I think, the hardest. It's hard to show, like, prove that I'm getting better. It's hard to do that, actually. It's a weird skill to pick. But I knew it was something that I had to improve on, because if I wanted to talk in front of huge masses of people, then I have to be confident. I have to sound like I know what I'm on about and that I'm not afraid or anxious. Okay, the video just stopped itself. My storage is an issue. But yeah, I knew I had to just get better, because you can't be in something like that and sound the way and look at the way that I did, because nobody would want to. Really, I mean, you never know. Like, it is a journey. Like, if I started off being anxious, but then I had my progression throughout what I'm doing, then people might be like, oh, this is great. But you never know. You never know. And I don't really get many views on this channel because I've just created it to show my evidence. But it could show other people about my progression and that you can improve too. Because I'm so thankful, actually, for this coursework, because I would never have really learnt as much as I did. I didn't know any of this music theory. I barely knew any of this music tech. Like, I knew like a tiny bit from watching people at college, but like I knew nothing compared to what I know now. So I hope you enjoy this compilation that I'm about to upload. Yeah, okay, this is going to be great. As you can see, I am doing the arm thing. I'm just going to mute this because I'm not trying to get copyright. But you can see the whole time I'm just standing there with my arm across like that. Yeah. Oh, look, here's another part of the video and I'm doing it again. It's just a whole thing, basically. And then when I stop, I'll hold the mic with two hands and I'll look somewhere else. And I'll walk to the side so I don't cover everybody else, which is alright. But there I go again, singing again, and my arm's back there. Yeah, it's just a very major comfort thing. Here I am again, doing the exact same thing in my second band. So I was doing 2 that day, and this was the second one. By the way, I have permission from all the band members that if I do accidentally show them in my videos, then it's okay. They said it's alright, so I have permission from them, because it's a bit hard to show me in these performances without accidentally showing them too. Again. And then I'm like looking you know, like not really, don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm doing it again. Every time I sing, basically, I put it there, and then when I stop, I'll sometimes put it somewhere else. But I'm just standing there, like, literally, like, I don't do any stage presence. It's awful. Yeah. And then I'm doing it again. Yeah. Just basically, I'm doing it loads. I'm doing it, like, so much. Yeah, my throat hurt that day. Here I am again. I know I'm showing you loads, but this is just basically a lot of evidence that I have basically, in this performance, this was the November 24th gig, I did like no stage presence. I did the same thing, and then I'll start looking at people anxiously, like, let's see if I can find it. Oh, okay. I am looking at people, but like not in the anxious way. He's just soloing. It's not, I can't really find it in the video, but the people have seen me do it before when I'll be like like that. This one, just caution, flashing lights. I'm looking super confused, even though I know what I'm doing. And then as soon as I start singing, bam, look at that hand, straight there. Like, it's not, it's like I don't even know I'm doing it anymore. Like, I just do it. It's, you know, yeah, I knew I shouldn't, but then I just do it. Oh, but now I'm going to show you a video of me at the December 13th gig, which we didn't have much practice in between this one and the 13th one, but we did have feedback from our teacher, and he told me, like, the stage presence, it wasn't good. Like, I can see, like, here, like, this is not really cutting it out. The audience is gonna get bored. So I'll show you some from the 13th. Here I am, you know, looking a bit nervous, pulling my nervous face, because that is my nervous face. That is not a smile. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, okay. And then I'll start messing with my hair, you know. See, and then there it is. There it is again. As I said when I started this video, I did do it in the first band that I was performing in, and then I start panicking again. There I am, panicking, because the microphone started feeding back, and I didn't carry on, like, I was just really anxious. Yeah, I did this for nearly all of our thing, I think. If I just try to skip some... See, I'm, like, tapping the mic to try and do as, like, anything. Like, I'm trying to sway, like, I'm thinking, gotta do something, can't just stand here. I'm looking at the other singer, Aaliyah, to try and, like, show that I'm trying to interact with the other members. Yes. I am filming this video on the day that it's in because I've been so focused on the other days on doing my music theory and my tech work that I thought, I'm already doing the progression for this, like, throughout the whole thing, so yeah. Technical difficulties with the 13th gig videos. I'm gonna keep trying. And then I go back to my old ways and I start holding myself again, which is a bit disappointing because I am generally trying and it just wasn't working. Okay, still doing it. Okay, I'm like, I don't know if it came to stage presence, but I am moving a bit. Like, normally I'll just stand there, I'm bopping my head, I'm looking at other members, you know, like, I had an ear infection that day, so that's why I'm holding my ear. But yeah, as you can see, I've dropped the hand now. This is still the first set. I've dropped my hand to the side and I'm swaying it. I told myself, stop that. Like, I had to stop it because that was one of my things. I have held the mic with both hands again, but at least I'm not doing the hug thing, and I'm moving, I'm looking at other members, I'm nodding, and now I've moved my hand again off because I think I'm about to start singing again. Yep, I'm reminding myself to stop it and to do something else. So I'm swaying my arm by my side instead of putting it in front of me because it looks like I'm not doing it for comfort as much as when I was doing it across my stomach. And yes, I'm not doing it again. So this is improvement because I'm not doing the whole thing anymore. And that was a big improvement point for me when I was getting the improvements. They said, you got to stop doing that. And I've stopped it now. I'm stopping it. I'm doing something else. I've put my arm to the side. You can see I'm getting a bit more confident. And now I'm going to show some evidence from the second band I was on for this show. And you'll probably see it is going to be so much better. Since doing this project, by the way, I've only been in 2 shows. I have one coming up in January, but that's after this is meant to be in, so can't really use that unless we can add some extra things in afterwards. But yeah, let's see how this one goes. So this is some evidence, right? I don't own any of this music. I do not claim any. I don't have any copyright claims. I don't own the music. This is the person who made it. That's your music. I'm not showing the whole song. I might accidentally show a few clips of the music because my singing technique is a bit different. I'm trying to be more confident. Hold on one sec. Okay, I'm not quite at my part of this video yet. I'm going to try and find it. Okay, so this was the moment now. Aaliyah, the other singer, was just finishing her set. I was telling myself, be more confident. Here I am. I'm coming out of the wings. I do have permission, by the way, by the other members to be shown. And I'm clapping as I say, let's do this. Let's go. You know, like, I can do this. And if I just turn it up, oh no. Already, my arm is not covering my stomach. Already. And then if you can hear me here. Already, I'm sounding a bit more confident. I'm looking at the band members. I'm pulling more faces than just looking nervous. I'm going to mute that. But yeah, I'm being more, like, showing more expressions. I'm moving my head a bit, like, didn't have my hand across my stomach. Like, I've improved during this a bit. Like, I'm a bit proud of myself, actually. Showed a bit of, like, characteristic in, like, when I was saying so kind, like, instead of just going so kind, like, I did a bit. That's so cringy of me doing that. So you can see, like, like, I did a little bit of, like, a character to it, you know, like, instead of just going so kind, like, I thought I'd add that in. Like, it was a bit cool. Like, I did change it a bit more confidence in there, being out thinking, let's change it a bit, like, while I'm on stage. And then the band members give me a bit of a thumbs up after. It's like, good job. And I'm like, yeah. So I was proud of myself during that. Didn't put my arm there. And I think in the next clip is when I'm trying to help the pianist about the microphone situation. I'm going to show, I just finished my singing. I am moving back and forwards, doing a bit of dancing. And I noticed that he's holding the mic. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm dancing, I'm scooting, and I'm trying to help. As you can see, and I'm singing at the same time, holding his microphone by his face, trying to help. And then he's like, no, I've got it. And I was like, okay. So I scoot back to the front, like, do-do-do-do. And I'm off the camera now, but yeah. And yep, I'm moving a bit, like I'm dancing a bit. Oh, yeah, I'm dancing a bit. Moving around, looking at the, like, band members. Not holding my stomach. And I've said this so many times, but I'm so proud of myself for doing that, because that was a big issue with me, like, massive. Like, I've done it for, like, a whole year that I've been at college. And I put the mic back on the stand when I finished singing because of the feedback. And yeah, I'm bopping my head. I'm dancing, like, ooh. Like, I'm doing stage presence. Oh my god, I'm doing stage presence. I'm so proud of my part. Like, it doesn't really show it on camera because they're moving it about, but I'm looking at my band members at some points, like, and I'm showing a bit more characteristic, like, because before I used to just look so down. Look, I'm not smiling as much, but like, you know, it's better than we're in like a little dance then. Like, I'm smiling, like I'm looking happy. Oh, better mute the video. Once again, I'm not holding my hand across my stomach, so that's good. And I'm sure at some point I probably do move about like quite a bit. Like, I'm scooting a bit now, like instead of just standing there. I'm moving my legs like as like a little dance, so I'm not just standing there. It was really hard in this show because I wasn't really allowed to move very much because the feedback was dreadful. Like, if I moved into one small spot that was the wrong place, the feedback was just dreadful. Like, it covered up all the like instruments and stuff. But I am moving about. I am. Like, you can see I'm moving my legs, I'm moving my arm. It doesn't look like much, but I couldn't really do much. I was looking at band members as well, and then I'm having a little dance, moving about. It's way, way, way better than the November show. I'm smiling, like, it's way better than what I did in the November show. Okay, so that is all the videos that I have of performing because we only had 2 shows this year, as I've said before in the video. But I mean, it doesn't look like much on camera. I mean, it does a bit. I actually did do so much better because just think about it, if you watch back the November show, I'm just standing there doing nothing, and then if you watch the December one, I am smiling, I'm looking at the band members, I'm kind of interacting with them, I'm moving about a bit as much as I could, like for the circumstances. Sorry about the background noise, that's my sister. I'm helping the other band members out, you know, like, it was... I'm so proud of myself. But now I'm going to show my progression throughout my videos on my channel. So let's go. Okay, so as you can see, it's got a bit darker. I don't want it to get too dark. But this is my with all my videos. Here's the playlists in case you want to like get to the videos quicker. Oh wait, I haven't uploaded something. So yeah, this is my channel. As you can see, if we go to my earliest video, it's literally just a silent video. These are all silent videos. The quiz videos, like, they're all silent. Yeah, because some of them was filmed in a classroom, that's why they had to be quiet, but some of them I did film at home, so I could have spoke, but I didn't really know what to say, so I didn't like typing on their blog. But now if we first tech video, so it's in the middle of the night, and for my tech evidence, as you can see, blog, I'm kind of struggling to say like what I'm saying and stuff. I'm going to be watching lots of videos about how to use mixing desks, how to do podcasts, how to work radio station equipment, because this is what I want to do in my life. But I'm doing it at home because at the moment... So basically I'm just talking about that. Then throughout the video you can see me, but I'm not really talking much. I'm just typing the whole time, blah 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 blah, like, I don't really say anything. I upload these bullet points as well to my evidence because it's evidence. As you can see, I'm a bit awkward. Like, I'm a bit awkward. But yeah, like, if you want, you can go through my videos. Like, you can see that I get more and more confident when I'm talking. But let's check video 5 ahead, and it is made by this YouTuber. You can already see I'm talking a bit more. So I have done 2 videos on how to work a mixing desk.
We do the technical.
To do all this by yourself. So yeah, the video.
Here we've got
you can see that I'm talking in between clips more, which I didn't do in the
so
song.
in my studio we have. It makes a good please, but it stays noise around you.
If I am learning some things because I'm remembering these from other videos that I've watched, so that's good.
Because if it goes,
no,
it's just going to play one track.
But to be the student that used to work on the CD player for when we used to do like hymns, and so I did talk more. But yeah, I've started talking more, but I'm still a bit, I could be a bit shy, but yeah, this is when I started to get a bit better. And now, video 7. In video 7, I spoke for 2 minutes before I even started the video, because I'm starting to have a bit more to talk about, because I'm not as shy anymore. Like when I was doing like my videos, I get a bit anxious because what if people actually start watching my videos, and then I'm a bit awkward. But now, as you can hear, I'm way better at talking. So let's see. Videos. I've just proved that I'm here. I've just filmed this video, like part of it, and I had a bit of a technical issue. It stopped recording. And so I was talking loads and loads. But yeah, and this can kind of prove, because one of my other skills for my, oh my god, this video is already 2 minutes long. You can see I'm acknowledging that I've already been talking for 2 minutes before I've even got to the actual video. And yeah, throughout this video, I literally print models, so it can get a bit confusing at times. But I do talk in between the video way more. Like I pause in it, then I'm speaking about like past experience, what I know, what I don't know, what I've never seen before, what I have seen before, you know, stuff like that, which is good because it shows the people who I'm going to be marking my blog that I may already know things, I may not, but I am learning lots of new things, which I have. I've learned so much. So yeah, extras to remember, and I'm doing things to remember. I was talking here as well on stages in Broadway like ages ago. So this, I've seen like pianos, keyboards. See, I have indeed improved on my talking as well, and I did say, what I did say in my skills is that I was going to make YouTube videos and see my improvement through them, and I have seen improvement, because at the start I didn't speak at all. Then I started speaking a little bit, but I was still shy. Then a little bit more, and I was getting better, and now I can just speak forever if I wanted to, but I can't because it would get way too boring. As in this video, I am speaking quite a lot, so I've got to try and stop that. But yeah, I've got loads more videos on my channel. Like I've got loads and loads of videos for my evidence, like on my channel. I hope it's enough, by the way. But yeah, like, so I've improved in my talking in videos, I've improved my stage presence a bit, in my confidence in singing. So now let's check in with the rehearsal videos. By the way, this isn't the only video about trying to improve my confidence that I'm going to have. This is a really long video, like this is a proper mega like compilation. Like I thought I'd just put it all together. But there are a few other videos of me watching how to improve on my stage presence or how to become more confident, you know, just as a bit extra, because I don't think it's enough just showing me doing it. Like I need to have some way like of trying to watch other people, and maybe watch other, like I was watching other performers like performing and stuff, and yeah, watch them too. Okay, so I've got some really old videos from like, not really old, like from September. No, I mean October, sorry. Of me and Aaliyah rehearsing. Let me see, I'm gonna turn it down. Life is a mystery. I only really see Aaliyah in it. But then you see me, and you can see I'm getting a bit nervous. And then I laughed because I'm cringing at myself. Because even if it's just Aaliyah, like in the room, I get very nervous and like shy. Like I get really shy. Like this was like 2 months ago, before I started like all this progression things. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like I did laugh at the end because I was like, like nervous, a bit cringed. but that wasn't as bad as like actually being on stage and not really being able to do much. Oh, what's this? But no. But yeah. Okay, so as you can hear in the background, I'm watching some of the rehearsal videos. I'm gonna pause this. You can't really hear it as much, but sometimes when I sing during rehearsals and I make a mistake, I'll go, ah, like, some people do that because you make a mistake, but I'm doing it because I'm like, oh no, they're gonna think I'm awful, they're gonna hate me for doing that, you know, because I was really nervous. Like, I think at the start of the video you could sort of hear it. If it... Wait. I really don't want to get copyright. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, oh, like, I don't really have that much evidence in the rehearsal part actually as I thought I did, because I think what I did when I uploaded these videos, sorry, you can hear my dad singing in the background, I cut out when I made mistakes, I cut out like when we was talking and stuff after, because it wasn't really relevant to what we was doing. But you can ask anybody, like I used to be like, like really stale, I did terrible in that, I did awful all the time. I'd be like, oh, that was awful, I want to do it again, like it was terrible. I did in one of my rehearsals. Ready? I cannot promise this is going to sound good, by the way. So I said, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but I said, I cannot promise this is going to sound good, by the way. And that's me trying to get a bit of comfort. Being like, if I tell them it's not going to sound good before it happens, then at least they know. Because my confidence was like, if I mess this up terribly, and then I don't say anything, like I pretend that I didn't know, then people are going to be like, start talking about me behind my back, which they wouldn't, but that's just me being the way I am. So I had to say that so they wouldn't know. But now actually I don't do that. Before I do songs, I don't say it, because everybody makes mistakes, like when you start songs and stuff. This was a bit further in, but I was a bit like nervous about it. You hear me again here?
Mum, I'm sorry.
I know you might like think it's just because I made a mistake, but it's every time I make a mistake I have to say like, oh, I'm sorry, like I have to do something because I get worried in case people are going to think things about me. Okay, so that's all the video evidence that I have for this video. It's over half an hour long, like that's just so long. So yeah, I've got other videos on my channel, I think 2 of me watching, 2 or 3, I don't know, watching videos of other performers and seeing about their stage presence to see if I can get better from that. So you could go check them out too. But yeah, it was a bit harder to show this one. Like I only did 2 performances, and the rehearsal videos didn't have when I was saying I was bad, but I did. Like I think some teachers have seen me do it before, like loads. And then what was the other thing? Oh yeah, my channel showed a lot of progression because I barely ever spoke in that, like ever. So yeah, thank you for watching this really long video. Sorry it's so long, but yeah, bye. So I can't really upload the videos of me being more confident to YouTube because I'll get copyrighted, but I'm going to try and add them to my blog. My teacher can see that after. I'm sorry I can't put it on YouTube, but that's because I just sing through it. Like there's no me going, oh, like having my moments that I do. So I'll see if I can. If I can't, then I don't know what I'll do. But yeah.